Descartes, I better shoot off. I'll,
Alright, have fun.
Hey, you hang in there, and, it's great chatting to you. That is really, really fucking good to chat to you, Descartes, and, actually, just hang on there. The show's just starting, and, the queue's starting to line up there. But, look, I just wanted to say to you, Descartes, because I've got to interview you on the show one day. That'd be so cool, you know?
Yeah, don't put me on the video, though.
No, because they'll only hear your voice. Actually, I'm doing the show now, and you're talking. You're coming across on the... But, I mean, they don't know who you are. Don't worry about that. It's all cool. Look, Descartes, the thing is, right, in your case there, it's such a good thing to be having the ability to buy something at your 50th birthday. What about a fuck-off watch, like a perpetual calendar chronograph? Instead of a Porsche or a stupid Mercedes, why don't you get a fucking, you know, like a vintage 3970?
Well, it's my wife's 50th birthday, too, so if there's going to be a gift, it's going to be for her, not for me.
But what would you get? Wouldn't you get a 3970? Isn't that kind of cool?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. Alright, I'll let you
Okay,
go.
see you later, Descartes. Ciao. Hello, fuckers. Archie Luxury here. I was just finishing a phone, a FaceTime, a Apple FaceTime conversation with my good friend Descartes. And anyhow, fuckers, I'm on the air. So welcome, welcome. It's all going great, guns, fuckers, and it's really exciting to be with you today. Let's have a look there. Irish guy. I was gonna invite that fucker in. Let's invite that little fucker in, because he look. I know some of you nasty fuckers out there haven't really liked him, but I like him. He's my friend. You know, he's a cool fucker, and I quite like Irix guy. He's cool. Invitations posted. Thank you, Irix guy. I like to have some fuckers to do the show with. G'day, mate! G'day, mate! That's from Irix guy. Johnny Jarzen, fuck me dead. I thought this was going to be at 4. Johnny, it's a long story. My wife wanted me to take her to my son's piano lesson, so I had to postpone it for 2 hours. Then my father came over. Ask Archie's Old Man, a new series I'm working on. He had to come over for a recording. So he said he had to deal with some house repairs. Yeah, that's because I had the fucking builder. I got a bathroom. We did a bathroom renovation about 18 months ago. The fucking bathtub has developed a fucking crack. It's got a fucking crack in it, fuckers. And I had the tradesman come. Oh, it's just a fucking disaster. I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to ask you advice. I'm just making sure I don't get fucking angry and blow my stack on it. Now, what else is there? Please, no more of the fucking boring, okay, Irix guy. Is he that boring? Is he that bad? That fat bastard never put down his can of soda. It was beer, not fucking soda. Fuck, no way I'm waiting another hour and a half for this shit to begin. It's 1 a.m. in Eastern Europe. Have a good night, fuckers. That's from Archie Prestige. Is it 10 minutes and counting still? Hello, boys. 2431. Wayne. Signing in and punching the clock, you mean nasty fuckers. Hi, Wayne. What else have we got there? We've got, what else have we got happening here? Where is the... Archie is late, fuckers. Yeah, he's always late. Home repairs are not always the easiest to sort out. Archie, you fuckaroonies. Yes, fuckaroonies. How are you? So, guys, you can post your questions on the board now, fuckers. You can post your comments. Post them on there, fuckers. And I was going to have... I don't know what's happened to Irix Guy. Where has Irix Guy gone, fuckers? Where has he gone? Irix Guy, where are you gone? He was cool. You know, he's so polite. and nice. I mean, I don't know why you guys don't like him. He's cool. Irish guy is cool. Come on, fuckers. You like him, don't you? And I just got a phone call there. I'll just answer that. Hey, Greg. Hello, Greg. How are you? How are you going?
I'm fine.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna have a lunch break now. Yeah.
Hey, just be careful what you say there. I'm just doing a live show, but I got you. They can hear you on speaker. Is it okay? How are you going, Greg? Can you say hello to the viewers?
Oh, hello, viewers. How are you? Oh, that's unbelievable. I didn't know you were doing a live show. So how is it going?
Well, I'll tell you the truth there, Descartes. I had this morning. Let me tell you. Sorry, Greg. Let me tell you the goss. Okay, I had the fucking tradesman over. Right? He did a bathroom renovation. The bathtub has developed a fucking crack. A crack! Yeah. I can, in the bath, right? Anyhow, the lazy fucking little bastard saying to me that the fucking crack, the bathtub's out of warranty.
How long have you had the bathtub?
Well, the whole renovation was done 18 months ago. I said, well, I'm just being cool, but I'm going to sue that little fucker if he doesn't do something about it.
What you have to do is take him to the Department of State Trading and tell him he did a shoddy job, and he's trying to get, and he's just trying to get out of it, really. Yeah.
No, Greg, someone's asking who the fuck is Greg. Greg's one of my good friends and fans of the channel. Greg is a professional pianist, aren't you, Greg?
Yes, that's right.
And you got a master's in music, haven't you?
Yes, I do. I've got a master's in music from Europe. Yes.
And you're very well regarded, and you're also a huge watch.
I enjoy my job. I love music.
You're also a huge watch aficionado, and
oh yes, I am.
And
yes, I am.
You're a huge camera buff. You've got a Nikon D3.
Yes. I like cameras. I like all that stuff. Yes, but I love watches. I love music. Yeah, that's great.
But Greg's lineup of watches there. You got the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, which I sold you, right?
Yes.
You've got the Rolex Explorer 2 white dial, the Rolex Datejust 16234 white dial with Romans. You've got a Rolex No Date Sapphire Sub.
Yes.
You've got the Omega Seamaster 300 Quartz. That's the original James Bond one.
Yes, that's a great watch. It's under 2 years old. Yes.
And you've also got the other Seamaster. What's that? That's the Seamaster. What's that?
I think it's the Seamaster 120. It's a late 90s piece. Bought it secondhand as my first Omega because I thought that it was cool to have all the functions built into the crown. The crown is a push button as well as a rotating thing. So you really can't take it underwater because it doesn't have a screw crown. But it's cool that it's got all those functions, and the guts of the watch have pretty much been replaced. So it's good as new. It's gonna be good for another 15, 20 years.
It's a cool watch. Now the thing is, Greg, you've sold me. You're selling me 2 pieces. I've paid a big chunk of money. We've sold the Explorer 2.
They're all waiting ready for you. Yep.
Explorer 2 and the Datejust. We haven't had many serious punters. I was trying to sell your Omega 300 Quartz, but we've had some lowball fuckers, and
Well, if somebody's going to lowball it, I'm not interested in selling because I could just keep it. They're great watches. So, I think they're affordable enough as it is. But if somebody wants a cheap watch, they could go to the store and buy a cheaper brand. That's it.
Well, and Greg's you're hoping to get a Jaguar Culture Reverso Rose Gold Duo. It's an ultra thin Duo, isn't it?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And me and you are going to go out hunting. We're hoping to get 25 to 30% off retail, aren't we?
Well, let's see if we can do it.
I can't fucking see why not, Greg. I mean, it's a fucking pink gold piece. People don't normally spend 15 to 20,000 on a fucking Jaeger LeCoultre. I mean, that's a big purchase.
It is a massive purchase. It's not an everyday purchase. You've got to be a real watch lover to do that. And yeah, that's it. I mean, look, it's at the end of the day, you've got to buy what you feel is right for you, and what you feel that you enjoy, that you're going to love. I mean, it's very good to take advice, and it's very valid to take advice because you don't want to make a bad purchase. But at the end of the day, you've got to take your time to think things over. You've got to try and, you know, sort of prepare yourself mentally, and you know, you even need to feel what will be a good purchase for you. And you know, you don't start straight away from buying a big watch. You buy your fair share of watches. I mean, everybody starts from somewhere, but eventually you build it up, and you've got to feel it's the right decision. So yeah, and you got to be happy with it. I mean, it has to be a good purchase, and it has to be one primarily that you're going to be happy with. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic... You're coming up to the Archie Luxury channel very soon.
Yes, within a month, definitely. Yeah.
And we might even have you on the live show, Greg. What do you reckon? The live show will have Greg Tinder there as well.
Well, we can see how we do. I mean, we will certainly... Yeah, we'll do something. I'll be spending a whole Saturday for you.
Because I'll be so happy, Greg, to have those 2 Rolexes in my house.
Yes, so you will have them. They're all ready for you, all boxed up. Yeah, so they're great watches.
Just don't tell the wife, Greg. You know that they get funny.
Well, yeah, you have to be very, very careful with wives, I guess. Yes, you can't. Yeah, well, like we all know. So. You know,
hey, Greg.
We need our man shed, and we need our toys.
Did you get a chance to see some of the Basil World watches?
Yes, I did. I think I'd recommend. I saw them. I saw the ridiculously priced GMT.
It's a Pepsi. They've reintroduced the Pepsi.
Yes, it's a Pepsi in white gold. It's a nice piece of gold, but I think it should also be in steel. It's not there. But
Greg, I tell you one thing. You know what that means, Greg?
Kind of interesting.
Greg, hang on just 1 minute. That fucking Pepsi, that means anyone who's got a Pepsi, I reckon they've made $1,000. What do you reckon? If you've got a steel Pepsi, I think you've done really well. What do you think, Greg?
What do you mean? Sorry, I didn't understand the last question.
Well, I mean, anyone who's got a like a non-ceramic Pepsi, they're going to go through the roof, don't you think?
Well, I think that's a good watch to have, the Pepsi one, because it's rarer than the Coke one, the black red. You know, but I don't think they made as much of them. I don't think people purchased as much of them. So,
did you like the text? Sorry, Greg. Sorry for interrupting you. Did you like the Cellinis? Did you like the Cellinis?
Yes and no. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have that Rolex DNA into it. I mean, I don't even know what they cost. Did they say what they cost? It's brand new.
Well, they're not cheap, Greg. They're not cheap. They're not cheap.
Oh, they wouldn't be because they're solid metals. They're precious metals. I think they've got white gold ones and yellow gold ones.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks all right, but no, I prefer the oyster versions of Rolex. I don't think the Cellini is a very good investment, personally.
No, but they did have some really fuck-off Cellinis they released.
Yeah, they did. They just don't... Look, it's only for the early days, so...
Well, Greg, the question is, instead of getting a gold Reverso, would you consider getting a gold Cellini?
No, I definitely get the gold Reverso. It's far more iconic.
And Greg, tell me this, what else did you like about... You know, Basil World, they released the Omega, you remember the Omega Speedmaster Mark II? The Mark II, which was a very iconic 70s... I actually did a video on the old Mark II. I had a friend come over, Paul, and he had a Mark II, which is we've actually sent it off to Brisbane Vintage Watches for a full overhaul. They've re-released the Mark II.
Look, I like that. I like that piece actually. I like the look of it. I like the sort of retro look. It resembles a bit of the Speedmaster with an Explorer dial, the Submariner with an Explorer dial, and it has no date, I believe. Yes, if that's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, like it's got that Mark II dial, the orange and you know the colours in it. It's very beautiful on the edging, you know.
I have to see it in the flesh. I mean, it's not enough to say. I don't mind it. I like the look of that particular Seamaster. It looks cool. But,
yes.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Oh, fuck, Greg. I tell you honestly, right? I'll be honest with you, Greg. I haven't been that excited about Omegas, right? I love the Speedmaster. I got the Speedmaster with the James Bond strap on. I think I've fallen in love with the Mark II, the new Mark II. Fuck! I just dropped my phone. Sorry, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still there. No worries.
Fuck! I dropped the fucking thing. This fucking stand of mine. Fucking cheap Chinese fucking shit. Oh, I broke the fucking... Jesus Christ.
You break the phone on the stand?
The stand. The fucking... I fixed it. Don't worry about it. But, Greg, I tell you this now...
Order another one from eBay.
Yeah. Fleabay. Greg, the Omega... I actually love the Mark II. I really think it's iconic. I'm falling in love with it, Greg.
Tell me something. How much is it going to cost?
I don't think it'll be cheap, put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, seriously...
I like it. I like the look of it. It's got a pure look to it.
It would have to be more... like, put it this way, Omega's trying to fucking... They're trying to fucking... everything they release is expensive. They're trying to move more up market. Right? I reckon it'd be about the $7,000-8,000 mark. I can't see it being cheap. I think the case is different. They've kind of re-engineered the case, and it's got a coaxial movement in it. So I reckon it'll be $8,000-9,000. You know, Omega really fucking knows how to fucking price these turds. You know.
Yeah. Well,
it is beautiful. I'm actually
getting up on Rolex stars. I can tell you that, and they're not doing a bad job.
Greg, just for my viewers, I am putting a photo of it up on the screen. It is fucking horny. It's got
it is nice.
The dial's different. The dial.
I think when you do some research on it, you should do a dedicated video on it and about the history, because I don't know enough about it. But I like the dial. I like that domed. It's probably going to have sapphire crystal, I guess. But
yeah, it's got a date. It's got a date down at the 6 o'clock position.
Okay, well, it could be very interesting. Look, I like dive watches. I like Rolex Submariners, and I like Omega Seamasters. What can I say? I like them. I don't mind them. It's not just because of James Bond, that Mark II dial. I like the Planet Oceans. I like those dive watches because I like their look. So it's probably going to be a very interesting piece. Yes. Okay,
Omega. Okay, in 1969, right? The Omega Mark II Speedmaster Mark II was released. In 2014, Omega, I'm just reading the Basel World press release, okay? In 2014, Omega has reintroduced the classic Speedmaster Mark II and updated it to include an automatic movement and a trachymetric scale that is visible in the most limited light. A first for the iconic Speedmaster family. The polished and brushed stainless steel case is barrel-shaped and has a polished crown and pushers. A date corrector is located at the 10 o'clock on the case. The dial is complete with 3 recognizable sub-dials. Scratch-resistant sapphire crystal protects the matte or grey dial. The transparent, whatever, blah, blah, blah. For Omega fans and Speedmaster fanatics who are looking for an iconic design with a bit of colour, the Speedmaster Mark II with the grey dial features a fluorescent orange central chronograph seconds and a matching minute track. The case is fitted with a brushed steel bracelet, blah blah blah. Now it's using the coaxial caliber 33 3330. It's a self-winding one. And that uses the silicone balance spring.
Yeah.
It's a column wheel chronograph as well. This might be $10,000, Greg.
It could be, but there's going to be interest in it because there is some.
It is so fucking horny.
What's the size of this watch? What's
Greg,
the size of the watch?
It'd have to be at least 42.
Yeah, but is it 42 or is it 43 or 44? We'll put it this way, it's certainly much more interesting. The video, not so.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This is a very, very cool piece, Greg. This is really cool. It doesn't actually say the size, but I think it would have to be at least 42, 43, 44 mils. Omega wouldn't make it small because the fashion, they know the fashion is big. See, the Planet Ocean's big. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hope it's not 45, but 42 would be nice. I think 42 would be a great size if they make it as original as possible.
Actually, I'm just looking up the specs now, Greg. So I will tell you, it's just so fucking. I think that's the best bezel is that Omega Speedmaster Mark II. It is so.
If it's going to be 10 grand for just a simple one, I think that's an overkill. If it would retail for 8 grand or 7 grand preferably, that would be something to consider because then you can always get it for about 5.
See, Greg, let me tell you, the original one had an 8. It was based on the 861 movement, whilst this one is an automatic. They've been very clever. They're very clever about they call it updating an icon. See, that vintage one.
But it's a little bit like the Speedmaster has the 861 movement, but they did a very good thing by keeping the original Speedmaster and then they made an alternative.
It's 42.4 mils, Greg. There we go, 42.4 mils. So
that's a good size.
Yeah, it's about the same. That's about the same as a Speedmaster Man on the Moon.
That's a good size. Well, it's a very interesting piece. We'll certainly see what comes up of it. I can't wait to see it on the screen when I get back home.
Yeah.
That's the moment I'm on the road.
Hey, no, that's cool,
So
Greg.
that should be very interesting.
Greg,
Yeah.
it is
So
fuck.
anyway, I'm going to have to go.
Okay.
I just arrived home. But anyway, greetings to all the viewers from the world. And have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon, Paul.
No worries, Greg. It's great to have your report on the road. See you later.
See ya. Bye-bye.
So there we go, fuckers. That's my good friend Greg Kinder. And we were just talking about some of the Basil World releases. The Basil. Razzle, dazzle, Basil World. And I think that Omega release is probably the most exciting stuff to come out of Basil World there. So that was really, really, really good shit there to hear. And let's have a look here. We've had a flurry of stuff's come there. Hi Archie, we got Mercedes C class is middle class. No, you've got the A class, the B class, the C class, the E class, and the S class, as well as the SLs and the four-wheel drive pieces of shit. The C is sort of the compact executive size. I think it's the first decent Mercedes-Benz size. What else we got here? Hello, Archie, my boy. This is from Smeagol196. I am looking to spend 5K on watch tops for work. I work in insurance. I do not want a Rolex, as I think the fuckers comment. What would you suggest? Well, Schmeagol, how about a small donation? How about a small donation and I'll give you my advice? What do you reckon? Schmeagol? Schmeagol, I want some money. Let's have a look there. Smeagol. Dress watches he's looking at. Okay. Fuck IRIX guy. Someone said I'll give you $20 not to put IRIX guy on. Okay, fuckers. Put your money where your mouth is. Send the $20 and he's out. Okay? Come on. Send the 20 fuckaroonies. Let's have a look here. What else? Your white door is very sexy. Thank you so much. It's actually yellow. Okay? Fuck. It's a tint of yellow to it. IRIX guy is as boring as fuck. Yeah, okay, thank you for, yeah, okay, that's okay, whatever you think there. Amiga Speedmaster. 1999 model versus 2012, both tip-top, but much more is the newer one worth. How about a donation? Let's have a look here. Hi Archie, love your show. What do you think of the Automars Piguet Star Wheel? How about a fucking donation? How much do I pay for a Rolex sub? Rolex subs, well, look, my good friend Greg, he bought a no-date, non-ceramic, just under the 5 mark. The date one's non-ceramic. There are a couple thousand more. Have a look at Chrono 24. That's what I recommend for price guides. I mean, I'm not really a price guide service, fuckers. But, yeah. Do you know, Archie, in Basel 2014, the Amiga, we will replenish the Mark II, fuckers? Yep, we just spoke about that with Greg. What watch are you wearing? I'm wearing my Amiga Speedmaster Man on the Moon on the James Bond NATO, fuckers. Is the show on? Johnny Jarzen, it's on. And I'd love to talk to Johnny Jarzen. That's one guest who I really fucking... he's a cool guy. I'm going to invite him. See if he can fucking jump in here, because Johnny is just so cool. And I'm going to invite Johnny. See if Johnny wants to... Johnny wants to come in there. We'll just see if Johnny wants to come in. I've asked Johnny to come on the show. I'd love to talk to Johnny. Redline. He's got a design and print business in Vegas. I do a lot of promotional work for Redline. Archie. Let's have a look here. The new Rolex Sea Dweller. Yes, amazing. Archie, here we go. Alex, Evan, Archie, I'll flick you 20 not to have IRIX on the show. Come on, Electus. Put your money where your mouth is, fuckers. Put the money where the mouth is. And that's to the Archie Luxury email address. ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com, fuckaroonies. What do I think of the Frank Muller brand? I'm not a big Frank Muller fan. Yeah, I'm not a big Frank Muller fan. I think it's overrated. And a lot of them use ETA movements. Frank Muller has led such an interesting life. There was the cocaine addiction. There was the Russian mafia brought into the business. What a fucking shambles. Archie, ladies Patek or ladies Vacheron? Definitely go Patek. Much better bang per buck. No one knows what a Vacheron is, and ladies even know that brand less. I reckon the Patek's the way to go. I'm not sure. Schmiegel has said, I'm not sure if I hate IRIX guy more than Ivan Vanity. Good question there. Rolex Sea Dweller versus Rolex Deep Sea Dweller versus Submariner. Rank them. That's from Equator. Look, any of those are cool. They're all cool fuckers, okay? I mean, it's getting too, what's better? It's splitting hairs. I just bought a new Tag Heuer at factory cost through a fan. Does that make me a filthy... no, I don't particularly. I wouldn't have bought it, okay? I wouldn't have bought it. Schmiegel, stainless steel. Okay, what else have we got here? What's happening on the showgram? Archie, what's your take on Rolex releasing the Sea Dweller? I'm upset because the reason I bought my no-hole solid end sublink is because they were discontinued. There's no certainties in life. Death and taxes. That's all I can say. Death and taxes, and there's nothing to say yours won't be more valuable anyhow. I know where you're coming from, but fuckers, what can you say? Equator, what do you think of the Gold Sky Dweller versus the Patek Philippe annual calendar? I've actually done that comparison. If you have a look, I've done that comparison before, fuckers. I've done that comparison before. And yeah, so there we go. That's some of the questions that have come in. It's been a very, very interesting show today. We've had a lot of good. We've had a bit of talk about the Basel razzle, razzle, dazzle world. So I'm keen to hear what you fuckers think there. I'm gonna be thinking about that a lot more. Some interesting stuff has come through there. Very interesting. The Mark II has a comment. The Mark II case in glass is the 60s and 70s, was a big evolution. Has glass and inside scale to avoid risks. Gorgeous. The Mark II is probably too thick like all the watches in the 8500 series. Interesting. Very interesting indeed there. It's some weird comments here. I don't know why some people are getting some nasty comments there. Let's have a look there. Amiga is getting too expensive. Yeah, I fucking agree. It is. It is getting... Somerville 99, Archie, what do you think of the JLC Memovacs? I don't like them. I owned a vintage... I had a friend who owned a vintage one years ago. It was an absolute bitch to get serviced. So it's kind of left a bad taste in my mouth about the Memovacs. That's the alarm clock Jaeger LeCoultre. Archie, did you find that plane yet? Ha ha ha. It's from Cosby 1099. Thank you. Archie, can you make more videos of Brisbane and Queensland? I'll consider it. I'll consider it, Somerville 99. Schmeagol, you mean nasty fucker, Archie. Johnny, call me. I'm at work right now. Oh, Johnny, I wouldn't mind having a talk to Johnny. Johnny's a cool guy there. Let's see if I can find... Johnny, I just got to get your number. I got to find your... number. Where's Johnny's number? Have I got his number here? I'm just trying to find my good friend Johnny Jarzen. Johnny Jarzen is a really cool fucker, and he's been a great supporter of my channel, and I absolutely love him to death. He's been a great fan. He sent me many wonderful gifts when I've been fucking depressed about life in general, and the nasty haters, the nasty fucking haters, and he's very, very cool. Johnny Jarzen is one of the coolest dudes that I know, and I gotta say, you know, this channel probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Johnny Jarzen's support. He's just so cool. He's a cool guy, and he runs a great business in Vegas, Redline Design and Print, and he's been a great supporter of the channel. And fuck, why isn't my keyboard working properly? What the hell's going on here? What the fuck's going on with my keyboard? I must have some fucking virus, or the D key isn't fucking working. I don't know. I don't know if I've got a virus on this fucking thing here. I don't know. The D key on my keyboard stopped working. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Why does my... Actually, that could have been a... Let's have... I'm just trying to find my good mate, Johnny Jarzen. He's such a cool guy. I really do love him. And I'm trying to look his fucking phone number up. I mean, guys, if you're going to ask me to call you, you've got to fucking... got to have a means to contact you. I mean, I'm live on the air. I'm trying to multitask, and us blokes can't fucking multitask. We can't multitask to save ourselves. So it's a bit of a problem there, and I'm almost at the stage of giving up looking for it. Just having a look. Where the fuck did I put his number? Johnny, what's your number? Johnny. I can't find his number. I'm just trying to find it. Just bear with me, fuckers. Fuck. This fucking YouTube. Someone flicked me $75. Hang on, let me have a look there. Mark Merrick. Archie, dude, I flicked you $75. Can you answer my question? Yes. What's Mark's? Man, I gotta look after my my good sponsors there. Where's Mark's question? Where's Mark? I'm trying to find him. What's your fucking... Jesus, sometimes you're at the control center. Fuck no Cellini over Reverso. That's you bet your goddamn ass there. It's I'm just trying to find it there. You know, sometimes when you're live on air, you just want to have a 30-second break so you can have a mental break. Sometimes you just fucking it just goes. You just want to fucking find something quickly. You know, you want to find something quickly, and I just need like a 30-second thing. You know, a timer or some fucking thing where I can take a break for a minute there. It's fuck this fucking searching in fucking Yahoo Mail. Look, you fuckers at Yahoo Mail. This is the worst. Where the fuck? I'm just trying to find. Just trying to find some. Fuck. Where is this? I just need 30 seconds to. I can't find fucking Yahoo Mail. Can't find the fucking Johnny Jarzen red line. Red line. Fuck, my D doesn't work in Google Mail. What the fuck? Fucking thing. Fucking thing. The D doesn't work in Google Yahoo Mail. What sort of fucking bullshit is that? I mean, I really wanted to ring Johnny, and my fucking I'm in the wrong email account. No wonder I can't find it. Fuck. I'm just gonna have a look on my cell phone here. Where the fuck is fuck? Who's ringing me? Hang on there, guys. Hello? Yes. 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 Which side is that? Yeah, that's right. That's the fax lines playing up. Yes. Ground care? How do you mean ground care? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Look, I tell you what. If you could just if you can give me a ring on Monday, I'll be able to check with them and see if it's possible. Okay? Because I'll need to check with the site manager. Okay? Okay. Okay, no worries. Okay, if you ring me Monday, what was your name? Okay. Okay, I'll let you know once I've spoken to the site crews there. Okay. No worries. Thanks. Bye. Sorry about that, fuckers. I had to take a call. That was one of. I'm on call. I'm on call. Part of my job. I'm on call. And hey, you guys don't mind if I take a few calls to. Here we go. I got Johnny's number. Thank fucking God. Fuck. Fuck. Now where's a pen? Where is a pen? Can you fucking believe this? It's a fucking hard day. Hard fucking day there, Johnny. Hard fucking day indeed there. I've had... fuck. Fuck, you know, it's just... 5. Okay, I'm just going to ring my friend Johnny Jarzen. We're going to get him to say hello there. Let's just hang on there, fuckers. Fuckaroonies. I'm just punching his number in. This is for the Archie Luxury channel. And here we go. Okay, fuckers, here we go. Johnny Jarzen from Redline Design and Print. Is that fucking ringing or not? Come on. Come on, baby. Fuck, come on. Now, why isn't that? Hello, Johnny. Johnny. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking phones, you know. Fucking everything. Nothing fucking works, does it, hey? Ah, fuck. It's ringing. Fucking hell. This is my friend Johnny Jarzen from Redline Design and Print. Answer the phone, Johnny! Unless I've rung the wrong number. Come on, Johnny! Jesus, nothing's going to plan today. It's a bit of a bitch today. It's a bit of a bitch. Come on, Johnny. Fuck. Johnny, what the fuck's the problem? Johnny, what's it? No one's answering the phone. I don't know what the hell's wrong there, Johnny. Johnny, you got to answer the call. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand this. I'm having a fuck. Fuck. The phone's stuck in the thing. Fucking hell. Nothing's working right today. I'm having a real bitch of a day. A real fucking bitch of a day. What did I put the right number in? 47355. Yeah, that's the number. Johnny's not answering his phone. I wanted to talk to Johnny. I'm having a really hard day. Fucking my clencher is just fucked. Oops. I broke the spring in it. Fucking hell. Fucking useless fucking Chinese piece of shit. Actually, fucking stupid thing. Fuck. Oh, now it doesn't come down. Hello, Johnny. Earth to Johnny. Anyhow, I'm having a bit of a hard day today. Everything's gone fucked, you know? Ah, fuck it. Johnny, there's no point fucking giving me the number. You called the wrong number. What is the fucking right number, Johnny? Fuck! It's a disaster. What is the right number, Johnny? You texted me the number. Johnny, you texted me the number. And, fuck. You called the wrong number? I know. It's not ringing on my end. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Why don't you have Johnny call you? Fuck, call. I don't know, Johnny. The number you sent me the email with the number in it. Fuck. I'm having a hard day today. Actually, I've had an important email announcement. Tanner Turico. Hello, Tanner. Tanner's offered me $75. The day's getting better. Tanner, now, just back the truck up, Tanner. Let's do that. Tanner, we need the money. Pay pal to Archie. I can't even fucking type this fucking thing on my keyboard here. At gmail.com. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Archie.
Hello. Is that Johnny Jarzen?
Yes, it took forever to go through.
Fucking hell, I don't know what the problem is, Johnny. I'm having such a bad day today, it's not funny. I've had tradesmen who've tried to fucking pull a Swiftie on me. I've had my old man over. I've been recording sessions of the Ask Archie's Old Man series.
I saw that. It sounds like it's a really good, interesting thing that you're going to do there.
And
he's a very interesting man. He's got a lot of knowledge in that.
Yeah, he's okay. And then my fucking wife, I think she overheard me talking to another fan where I said that, don't tell my wife, but I just bought 2 Rolexes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fuck, it's none of their fucking business, you know?
You gotta keep that away from the indoors.
Exactly. Indoors. Johnny, it's so good to hear from you. I was just explaining to my fans here that you're such a good fan. You've really been great support for the channel. And, you know, it's such an honor to talk to you on the program, Johnny. And Johnny Jarzen, you sent me the Johnny Walker Platinum. Haven't finished that off yet. I savored that scotch. It's so good.
Oh, well, good. Thank you very much. I heard the Platinum was very, very, very good. I mean, it's a blended, but it's not. It's a blended, not a single malt. But I heard for a blended, it's very, very smooth.
It's sensational, Johnny. And I like your wife. She's just sent me a message. It's come up on my auto prompter, and she said she told you to tell me. I told him to answer hello, Salvation Army, but he wouldn't. Hey, by the way, the Salvation Army. Apparently, I actually spoke to a very senior media officer in the army, and he has confirmed that they did try and get my channel banned on YouTube.
See that, you know, that's like trying.
Apparently, it's okay for them to have molested children in their homes, but it's wrong for me to tell the world about it.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. They're nasty.
Right?
Nasty bastards.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's opinion. It's a sad day in this world when it's coming to a point where you can't speak your opinion about somebody without fearing them any type of retribution. What has happened to free speech in the world? You know what I mean?
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Now, I'm sorry, I've just got to announce there, very specially, this is Johnny Jarzen live from America. I just wanted to say hello to Tanner Turico. He's sending me 75 fuckaroonies, and he wants to ask me a question. I'm a luxury realtor. I think that means he's a real estate agent in New York City, mid-20s, can spend up to around $35,000. What would I recommend? And Johnny Jarzen, you're a hipster. Johnny Jarzen is a hipster who runs his own printing empire in Vegas. And Johnny Jarzen, you're a young. How old are you, Johnny Jarzen?
I am 32 years old.
Okay, so you're a young fucker. Now I tell you what, Johnny Jarzen, you've got the Audemars Piguet 15400, isn't it?
Yep, that's correct. I have the 15400. I just got an AP Diver.
Yeah.
I think it's the 15709. That's coming in. I have the Rolex Daytona white dial.
Look, I reckon for a mid-20s realtor, right? You know what I reckon would be ideal for him?
What?
I think he should change careers. I mean, do you know any honest realtors?
I have no comments on realtors.
You know?
They do a lot of business with me, so I love them. I'll just say that. They do a lot of business with me. But getting back to the question...
You know what I reckon he needs, Johnny Jarzen? You know what I reckon he needs? I reckon he should follow you, because you're a hipster. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15400, it's not going to be... See, when you're a realtor, you're dealing with people who are human sewage. Right? There's people who come in who are just less than desirable. So you don't want something that's going to offend them. You don't want Rolex, because that could be easily offensive. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be careful, because you got people... You got to be non-confrontational. See, realtors depend on commission.
Right.
Well, it also depends on the clientele that you deal with too. Here at Redline, we deal with more of a high-end clientele, so I can wear my AP or my Rolex to work, and it won't offend my clientele because they're wearing Lange or the Tech or Vacheron or Audemars.
Well, the other thing is too.
And it's not offending them.
The other thing is too.
So if he's making a lot of money as a realtor, or he's attracted a high-end type of clientele, buying a high-end watch wouldn't necessarily offend his clientele.
Well,
depending though. I mean, if you walk in with a $200,000 tourbillon, and the guy, the high-end client's wearing a $15,000 AP or Rolex, that would probably offend him because he'd think, well, this guy's going to, shaft me on this deal, and he's making all those types of money. So that's just my opinion. I think for $32,000, I think he'd be great with if he wants a sports watch, maybe a Patek Nautilus, the chronograph version. You can get that for around $32,000 on the pre-owned market. That's a great watch. It's really undercover, kind of. I guess you could say it's very stealth. It doesn't attract a lot of attention, but it's a superb timepiece.
Johnny, I reckon he's got $32,000. Don't buy one watch. He should buy a used 15. Well, even a new. What did you pay for your 15400 AP? So that's a Royal Oak, Audemars Piguet, Royal Oak. What did you pay for yours?
I paid $11,850.
$11,850, right? And was that new?
And that was after the price increase. And it's brand new. It's a 2014 model. It was purchased in January 2014. I got it pre-owned, but the guy who bought it new.
Okay.
Warranty dated January 2014.
Now I'm just gonna bring a picture up on our screen before our viewers there, so they can see what this fucker looks like, right? And I'm doing this in good faith because I don't think the realtor, this honest realtor, has actually sent me the money yet. So we will trust the realtor, okay? Don't you worry. You fucking will hear about it if this slimy fucker doesn't fucking come good. I can assure you that much.
Yeah, if he's planning to spend $32 on a watch, I think he can flick you $25 or $50 or $75.
$75, yeah. Now I reckon. See, what I reckon is, if you're a realtor, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, this here, I don't care whether you go for the 15300 or the 15400. Okay, I don't care. They're both fucking stunners. They're about under 15,000 for a new one, right? I'd probably go white dial.
Brand new. If you're buying brand new, they're 17.1 in the U.S. tax. So whatever the tax.
You got to get a discount. Who fucking pays retail?
I know it's really tough to discount on them because what happened was AP raised the price that they're selling to the dealers for. So it's very difficult. You could probably get it new at a discount for about 16.1. I think you get about $1,000 off of that.
Look, my advice is if you get an AP Royal Oak, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15400 or a 1530, it doesn't make any difference. It's a discreet, serious businessman's watch. You don't look like a tosser.
Absolutely.
It's not gold. It's white. It's all steel. It's a very conservative. You're a professional. You are a young professional. You're not a young cocksucker. You know what I mean? You're not a young cocksucker. You're a young professional. It's non-confrontational because when you're dealing with people who are a bit beneath you, right? They don't know what an AP is, so it's not really confrontational. It looks like a date just. It looks like a date just. So you're not gonna. Don't go overseas. You know the offshore. You know the big offshore. That's gonna be fucking confrontational. That's confrontational. That's a poser's watch.
Yeah, the big 44 millimeter. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
So I reckon, following your lead, this young man, he can get an AP. So even if he spent 15,000. That would still leave a big chunk of money. You know what I'd buy with the rest of the money? Oh, don't put it into one watch. Get a small collection. You know what else I would buy?
Right.
You know what else I would buy now? I reckon there's a couple choices. This new Omega Mark II, it is fucking amazing. Have you seen the Basil World's just released the new Omega Speedmaster Mark II? That is a fucking...
The only thing that... 8500 movement, and my friend had the Planet chronograph with the 9300 movement. It is ridiculously fucking thick. It doesn't fit under the cuff. It's too brash. But if they re-engineered the 9300 movement to be a slimmer movement, I say 100% go for that watch. It's a really nice watch.
The other thing is, okay, that is a bit. I love it with the orange. It's fuck. Now the truth is, see, that Omega Speedmaster Mark II, it's not confrontational because it's an Omega. You can't really fuck anyone off wearing an Omega. You're a young professional. It's all cool. You got your AP.
Right.
You've got your Omega. Now, do you see what I'm steering him away from his Rolex? I don't want him to wear Rolex because Rolex has bad connotations. So we've got an AP. If he doesn't like the Mark II, right, my advice to him would be to go for the Omega Speedmaster, Omega Man on the Moon. Get the traditional one that I constantly.
You have a ton of money left over there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, let's be honest there, right? Wanted to add something else to the collection, right? If he wanted to add something else, he could add something else, you know, like a reverso. But I reckon your number one watch would be to get the Omega, sorry, the Audemars Piguet 1500, right? You know, so the 15300 or 15400. So that's somewhere between 11,000 to 17,000, and get the fucking Omega as a, because you're not going to offend anyone. See, when you're in, you earn commission. You don't earn commission from fucking people off. You earn commission from being conservative and nice. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Stay away from yellow gold. Stay away from yellow gold. Stay away from obnoxious big things. So the AP's conservative. The Omega, and you know what else he could buy too? You know what else this little fucker could buy to have a perfect real estate agent's, a realtor's trilogy? You know what else he could buy?
What else?
I reckon a steel.
I'd say a JLC Reverso.
Well, I'm thinking more. I'm thinking.
It's a nice dress watch, right?
Yeah, but I'm thinking more Datejust. Like a Rolex Datejust in white metal. You know, like a 16234. That's not really offensive, is it?
Right.
That he could wear that.
I don't think it's offensive, but I've seen so many salespeople wearing Datejust now that I think it's here in the States. I see a lot of people wearing a Datejust that are salespeople. I think that's gone. I think it's almost becoming passé now.
It is passé.
I think he really needs a really good dress watch, like what you have, maybe a Reverso.
Yeah, I could.
Master Control.
I do agree with you there. I mean, the Rolex Datejust is becoming like every fucking sales rep has a Mont Blanc in their pocket.
Exactly.
It's passé.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It was cool when not many people did it, but now everyone does it. It's not cool.
Right. Well, it's that curve how that happened. You know, in the 80s, like you said, and you remember this, in the 80s, the President and the Datejust were the watch to have in the 80s. I mean, look at the movies. Wall Street, you had Gordon Gekko wearing the President.
Actually, I think he had a Santos. He had a solid gold Santos, sorry. He had a solid gold Santos.
Oh, okay.
It was
and
Gary. Remember that movie, Glenn Gary Ross?
Yeah,
you see this watch? You see this watch? It costs more than your fucking car.
Yeah, I remember those. I remember that movie quite well. But in the 90s, the date just kind of lost its flair. I guess, late 90s, early 2000s, and all of a sudden now it's come back, with the Datejust 2. Everybody wants a Datejust. They can't afford a Datejust 2, so then they get an older Datejust. I mean, the Datejust is a really nice watch, don't get me wrong, but I think that he already has, if we're talking about trying to give him a collection, he already has the AP on the steel bracelet. He'll have the Omega on the steel bracelet. He needs to have something on leather, something he can take when he goes to a black tie event, or when he's talking to a real high-end clientele with wearing a suit. I think something on a leather strap would really, really suit what he's going after.
Now, Johnny, I was just wondering if you could mention what sort of services do you do there in case anyone needs printing? You're in Vegas. Just explain where you are and what you do.
Absolutely. I'm centrally located in Las Vegas. We're a standalone building. We do all our printing is done in-house, so I don't send any of my printing out. There's a lot of printing brokers in the United States, a lot of printing brokers, especially in Las Vegas. About 95% of them are printing brokers. As opposed to me, I do everything is done printed in-house, and my printing is all high-end printing. I do have printing that's for budget-minded people too, but my main focus is what we try to do is a high-end type of design and a high-end type of business cards that we offer. We offer everything from metal business cards, which is our top-of-the-line business cards that you could buy. They're quite expensive, but they're definitely worth it if you're really trying to impress your clientele. We also have plastic business cards. Our biggest seller are silk business cards. They have a silk feel to them with foils. When you get your cards, you'll see that yours will be a real high-end card, too. You'll have a nice silk card with foil on it. We do spot UVs. But we don't just do business cards. We do all kinds of printing. We do printing for conventions. We do white format, which is banners and signs. We did all the signage on the outside of the Rio. We did all that, the Rio Hotel and Casino. So we do all kinds of printing, but I don't compete on a price base. I'm not a price-based business. So if you come to me, I'm not going to be the cheapest because I offer better quality printing and a lot better customer service than you're going to find from other people.
Well, it's never about the price. That's why we like Rolexes instead of fucking Timex, and that's why you wear an AP and not a fucking piece of shit from a petrol station. You get what you pay for, I'm afraid, Johnny. You get what you fucking pay for.
What was that?
I said you
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I have 5 customers I have 5 people a week that come in here and say, I got this from another printing company. It looks like fucking shit. I don't want it. What can you do for me? I see it all the time. Unfortunately, we've had some people that have spent thousands at other printing companies, and they just destroyed their image, their company's image, and it looks like shit. So they come to us, we sit down, take the time, find out their wants and needs, and really figure out what they're looking for. My customers come and sit down at an actual desk and speak to a salesperson. They sit, we have a real nice lounge. You actually sit down and have the chance to speak to somebody. You don't come in and talk at a counter to somebody who's getting paid minimum wage, who has no idea what they're talking about, and they could care less about your business. All they want you to do is get your money and then provide a shit product. It's not what we're about. We would never want to give you something. We would never want to give our customers something that we wouldn't be proud handing out ourselves.
Hey, that's fantastic, Johnny. So the name of your business. What's the name of your business, Johnny?
Is Redline Design and Printing.
And did you like A. Crosby 1099? He always makes comments about the Johnny Jarzen commercials.
I do. I like A. Crosby. In fact, I offered him a job. I'm looking for another salesperson right now, and if he wants to come up and apply, I'll definitely, I'd be more than happy to have him as a salesperson. He has got a very good voice. I've heard some of his videos.
Yes.
And if whoever wants to come up and get a job, he's more than welcome. You too, Archie. If you ever want to come to the States and live in beautiful Las Vegas, you can come here, and definitely you'll be my right-hand man.
Hey, that sounds fantastic, Johnny. So it's Redline Design and Printing. And what is the number? Tell me what the phone number is there.
The phone number is 702
Okay.
473 5538. And another thing too is for people who are outside of Las Vegas, in fact I've dealt with a couple customers that have came to me through your channel, and I ship all my product for free. So if you live in, let's say, New Jersey, for instance, I'll ship something for free. There's no charge for shipping whatsoever.
Hey, that is fantastic there, Johnny. That is absolutely fantastic. And that's really, really good news, Johnny. Now, Johnny, I want you to do me a small favor, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
What do you think of the new Baselworld, the Baselworld products that have come out? What do you think?
You know, I was really excited. I'm really excited for the Sea Dweller. I'm really excited that they brought that watch back. I think the aesthetics of the watch are very pleasing. It doesn't have the really fat lugs like the Submariners, the modern ones with the ceramic, or the deep sea dweller, is gigantic. I think this is really Rolex coming back to its roots. Although this one does have ceramic bezel, it's still the aesthetics of the thinner lugs. I think it's a very, very pleasing design. I definitely want to get one as soon as they're available on the secondhand market, of course.
Did you like the new fucking white gold Pepsi GMT?
You know, I was really, because you know I'm a fan of the GMTs. I was really excited at the prospect of owning a modern ceramic Pepsi GMT, but I think Rolex did a disservice to its customer base by offering it only white gold.
Now, Johnny, I want to go for a toilet break. Johnny, I want to go for a toilet break.
Okay.
So I want you to talk about the new Sea Dweller 4000. And I'm just going to go and take a toilet break. I've got you're the phone's connected to the mic, so everyone can hear you. So you can have a talk. I'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? I got to see a man about a dog.
Absolutely. So I guess I can answer any questions that, if anybody leaves a comment, I can answer a question.
Yeah, so just talk about those new Basil World stuff.
Yeah, so the Sea Dweller, I think, like I said, it's a very, very aesthetically pleasing watch. If you look at the new sub-Cs that have come out, they have that maxi case, which I don't like. I think the Sea Dweller is the new one is really Rolex coming back to its roots. The GMT, like I said, I think they did a really big disservice to their customers. Their customer base by only offering white gold, but I can understand it from a marketing standpoint of why Rolex would do something like that. The Sky Dwellers, I didn't like when they originally were introduced. I thought they were hideous. The new one with the black dial actually is pretty nice. I think it looks really, really good. It is the Johnny Luxury Show. Gary Laskin, I saw that. If anybody has any questions, I can answer a question, I guess, while Archie's taking a leak. If anybody wants to ask any questions. I can talk like him, I guess. I'm Johnny Luxury. Tell me what you think. But as far as any of the new... What would I recommend for a good pen? I like Mont Blanc. I think Mont de Grappe is a really good value for money. A really good value for money. I think it's on the quality level of Mont Blanc. Yeah, that's a good assumption there, Reinhard. But yeah, I mean, anyone, don't buy new. I mean, it's a huge mistake to buy new. I saw a recent article where one of these guys that did a Ponzi scheme, he spent $2 million on a Mont Blanc, $2 million on a Mont Blanc collection, but they're only able to sell for $500,000. So whatever you do, don't buy Mont Blanc new or Mont de Grappe. You're better off buying pre-owned, but definitely look at what you're buying because these are easily counterfeited, just like Rolexes and other various luxury items.
Hello, Johnny. I'm back from the toilet break. That's great. Thanks for filling in there. It's we're talking about Mont Blanc. That's a fucking disaster. Never buy a Mont Blanc watch, don't you think?
No.
That is
we
dog
were talking
shit.
about pens. The Mont Blanc watches, no. Don't buy a Mont Blanc watch. It's a big set of movement in there that has a little bit of decoration to it. But
Well,
don't buy.
They've actually
It's not worth it.
Mont Blanc bought a company called Minova,
Yeah.
which was just a
And you know
bullshit
what?
brand.
Really
They're a bullshit brand. They're bullshit. They're absolute bullshit brand. And the truth is, I don't mind Mont Blanc pens, right? They're okay, but fuck.
Neither do I.
Fuck, don't buy their watches. That is dog shit. That is terminal. It's like when you get dog shit on your shoe and it gets stuck in the little crevices. It just fucking lingers.
Yeah.
So Johnny, how is America going? Is everything going well over there?
You know, I think the economy is getting a lot better. I notice we've been open since 2007. So we were in a real rough times when we first opened, and we've been going up every year. But this past year and year before that, we are pretty amazing how high as far as business has gone. I think that it's getting better here. I think that we need to stop paying, as Americans, that we need to stop paying attention to the media, the idiot talking heads, and I think we really need to buckle down as good Americans and really get back to our values of what we did in the early part of the 1900s.
You know what amazes me, Johnny? I tell
we
you,
had innovation.
Johnny.
Yes.
The thing that amazes me is, right, someone like you're a 31-year-old man, you're pursuing the dream, the American dream. This fucking wouldn't be possible in fucking Europe. You know, just the regulated red tape. I don't know if you saw it. I'm just holding it up for the camera. I had an American who actually sent me this little thing. He look at this. It's a Patek logo he carved out of a silver dollar coin.
I saw it. That looks amazing.
The man builds cannons in his spare time. And
I know, I saw that.
he works for Boeing. Do you understand? He works for Boeing, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, there's such talented Americans. I can't understand why the fuck America can't move forward. You've got people at Walmart. Walmart's the biggest company in America, and a lot of people don't even they have to get food stamps, and they get welfare from the government because they're paid such shit money. I mean, what the fuck is going on there? Why is there no manufacturing in Detroit in fucking cars? They're sending them off to Mexico.
Well, that's basically a two-sided question, because you have the corporations who are money hungry and greedy. They don't want to employ people in the United States. They want to make as much money as possible, and they don't care how they make the money. That's why I agree with you when you say corporations are evil, because they absolutely are fucking evil. They're the worst of the worst. And I think the other side of that question is, are the younger generation, the people that are in high school right now, or kids that are 18 years old to 28, 29 years old, they don't want to work. It's an entitlement type of generation. Like you say, the white gen turds. That's what it is. There's no drive anymore. They don't care. They live off their parents. I was raised a lot different than most kids. That's why I'm at where I am now, same as my wife. And I'm raising my daughter that same way, because I definitely don't want her to grow up thinking that she's entitled to everything.
It makes me sick, Johnny. At work, we had a work vehicle. It's a General Motors Colorado. It's a truck. Have you heard of a Colorado?
Piece of shit. Yeah, they're pieces of shit.
You know where it's made? I thought this is a good American truck. You know where that fucking thing is made? Where's it made? It's made in Thailand.
Oh, in Thailand, yeah.
What the fuck are they doing? A Colorado. You shouldn't be able to call it after an American town, American state, if you don't fucking make it there.
Absolutely not. No, I completely agree. It really is a shame that the way what we're headed to. I mean, where we've been. There's a great video online. Archie, you should watch it sometime. It's Nicholas Hayek, and I'm sure you know who that Nicholas Hayek Sr. It's a show he did. It's on YouTube. It's a show he did in the 80s, and it talks about. It's really strange because he predicts what America is now. He predicted that in the 80s, and it talks about how we have these money-hungry pieces of shit on Wall Street that are not trading anything of substance anymore. They're not selling anything. They're trading on futures and things like that. So
you know what they're doing? Let me tell you this. There's a guy in England, Fred Dibner. You know what he said? Fred Dibner was a chimney sweeper. In England, it's a cold fucking country. They had chimney sweepers who cleaned the chimney out, right?
Yeah.
And in his spare time, he restored steamrollers and traction engines. He
I
said,
watched all those videos that you had on there.
he said, this is talking about England, he said, we've become a nation of double glazing salesmen selling double glazing to each other.
No, that's true.
Just
100%
crooks.
true.
They're crooks.
We have-
They don't fucking make anything. Right?
No, they are. There's no manufacturing in the United States. So what are we basing? What is our value? What is our value on the world market? If we're not producing things in the United States, what is our value on the world market? And I think in the next decade, that's going to really come to bear. You're going to see that because who's the one that's manufacturing everything right now? China. They
That's
manipulate
right.
their currency. They manipulate their currency so they can sell their goods cheap. That's going to come to head soon too. But here in the United States, on the world stage, we're not manufacturing anything. So what is our use in the world if we're not manufacturing anything? We're not producing engineers anymore. All of our engineers and doctors are coming from India, from the Philippines, from all those the East Asian countries. That's where all of our engineers. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a racist person. That's what America is built on. It's the melting pot. But
Yes.
we're not producing intellectuals in the United States. We're not producing engineers anymore. Everything that we have now is coming from outside the U.S. There's nothing here in the U.S. that's being produced anymore. And it's really, really, really a shame.
Very, very true words there, Johnny. Johnny, it's been a pleasure having you on the program. And so
It's been a pleasure.
if
Thank you.
there's
I appreciate
any
it.
printing needs, quality printing. You're talking quality printing. If you want your business to look, first class, I mean, you got to be honest there. Depends what business you're doing. If you're in a shit business, maybe it's not for you. If you just,
Right.
if you're doing cladding sale, maybe it's not for you. But if you got a product that is professional, you need to present a professional image. People should get in touch with you, Johnny.
Yep, absolutely.
And
Hey, I wanted to ask you a quick question
Yeah,
before
sure.
I go.
Sure.
What do you think of that Patek, the chrono that just came out there with the stainless steel case? I think it's the 59.
Yeah, 5980. Sorry, 5960. Okay, so,
What are your
okay. I had an interesting.
What are your thoughts on that one?
I had an interesting discussion with my lawyer friend in America, Descartes, he's got a Patek 5110P. That's the World Time Platinum. Look,
Correct.
my honest view on it there is he was outraged. He said, "Oh, I wouldn't pay fucking $55,000 for a fucking steel this." I said, "Hang on, let's back the truck up. Patek had a steel Nautilus chronograph, right?
Right.
It was similar pricing. It was around $50,000-$60,000 mark, right? They've stopped it. That was the I think that was the 5980. That's the Patek Nautilus chronograph.
Yep.
So it's really in line with that, okay? It's in line with that. And I reckon it's a great idea because, let's face it, steel Pateks in the past are worth fucking millions of dollars, right?
Right.
So it's going to be huge. I reckon it's a huge seller. I reckon it's a fantastic idea. I actually,
Absolutely.
55 is a fucking lot of money, but I mean, gee, you could buy between you and me, Johnny, I'd be buying a new Vet.
A new vet?
Yeah. What do you
Well,
reckon?
we got the Panamera. We got a Panamera. That's I really like the European products. I don't like Mercedes or BMW, but we really like Porsche.
Yes. Well, Descartes is a Porsche man. Descartes is a Porsche man. He's got a 911 air cooled, one of the last model of air cooled, because air cooled Porsches were a big thing. And he's also got a Cayenne. He's got a Cayenne as well. So he's a huge look.
Well,
I think myself, to answer the question there. Look, personally, I reckon it's a great idea for them. It's a great strategy to release that watch, and it's not priced that far off. Similar steel chronographs. I think, look, it's a fucking sensible thing to do. Personally, 55 fuckaroonies to spend, 55,000 fuckaroonies. Man,
well,
I'd be buying pre-owned fuckers.
exactly right. I think when that hits the pre-owned market, you're probably looking at that's going to go for around 30,000.
Maybe 40.
I'd say between. Well, yeah. But you know what? It's a good thing that Patek did that because you know what? If you think about it, it's not a precious metal.
No.
It's a stainless glass. Now that can be worn everywhere. Remember how you talked about, I can't really wear the Patek because it's a precious metal, you got to be worried. Patek was brilliant when it came out with that because now it's a watch that you can wear virtually anywhere. And there's some water resistance to that watch too.
Not really, not much water resistance, and the steel's about as soft as AP steel. It's not like Rolex steel. I mean, let's be honest, I love your AP. I love it to death, but the steel's not as rugged as fucking Rolex steel, is it? I mean, my Jaeger LeCoultre, that's in steel, right? I've often compared that steel to butter.
Well, I agree. I mean, the Rolex steel is actually that 916L. That's 916L, right?
Something like that.
That's really, really strong. Yeah, it's a real strong steel. The AP steel, yes, is very soft. I try to keep mine as minty as possible when wearing them. I really pay attention to what I'm doing, but you're gonna get scratches, especially on that finish, because they do a real fine finish on the bracelet on those APs. I mean, fuck, the bracelet by itself is what to buy at retail is about $3,000 or $4,000 fucking dollars. Just the bracelet if you went to AP to buy it, you know.
Yes.
But yeah, it's not Rolex steel. That's definitely for sure.
Exactly. Okay, look, I better shoot off then. It's time to end this live broadcast. Johnny, thank you so much, and viewers, thank you so much, fuckers.
It's a pleasure.
And if any fuckers there, if they want to make sure their questions answered, a small donation always ensures that you jump up to the top of the queue. See you later, fuckers. See you later next week, fuckers. Bye.